Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel, and today we're going to be doing something new and yeah, I don't know. I decided to do this little prompt, but basically we're gonna look at my New Year's, like Lolita New Year's resolution tag video thing that I made in January, I believe, of this year for this year. And we're going to just talk about what I accomplished, if my goals have changed, and maybe talk about a little bit of what I want to get done this year. But for the most part, I'm going to just be commenting on like what I got done and like what maybe have changed, because I might just do a whole separate video about my fashion goals for this year, because like not just Lolita related. So let's get into it. By the way, this is my coordinate for today. It's not really Lolita, but it's like, I don't know what you would even call it. Just a bunch of Harajuku fashion mixtures combined for fun. So yeah, that's what I'm wearing. The scrunchie that I have in my hair is from Big Pink boutique, and I hopefully will be getting the icy issue from the Big Pink pages hopefully very soon. My mail, I'm assuming, is really slow because I know some people already got theirs, but I really hope that it didn't get lost in the mail or anything, because I actually got to write an article in the icy issue and I really want to show you guys. So yeah, let's hope that my mail didn't like drop the ball. But yeah, I got this scrunchie from her, from Big Pink boutique, and I also subscribed again to the yearly subscription for the magazine, and I don't know, I just loved this scrunchie. I think it's really cute to wear it in your hair, but also like as a bracelet, kind of, for like more kind of a Decora-esque look. I don't know, I really want to try to get into like that kind of thing. This tank top I got from Target and I modified it. I added this patch of a poodle patch, and I added like this really cute lace on the bottom of it. It has like little bows on it. I just really like the lace. And then my skirt is from Meta. You guys have seen it many times before. It's also poodle and it's pink, so it kind of matches the theme. I have like a ton of rings on. I have like this Juicy Chew ring that I got recently. They're like such a cool brand. I really want to do like a monthly favorites video once everything that I've ordered within like the last 2 months has come in, and these will be a part of that, so I'm gonna go more in depth on that later. And I got some Hello Kitty rings that I got from Hot Topic, and these arm warmers that I got from Daiso years ago in San Francisco, and then just pink like sheer tights, some loose socks, and some pink AliExpress Lolita tea parties. All right, let's get into the video. So let me look up the video first. I literally have not watched it since I made it. Lolita YouTubers. I'll send a link to the playlist that's gonna be on, and it should be in the playlist. By the way, I wish I could show you guys more of that background. Like, that's what you're behind you right now is what this background is, and I've kind of modified it a little bit, but I really wish that could be my background for everything. But as you can see behind me, I don't have anything to like hold it up. I literally only got to film this because I had this like old camera, like not my iPhone, I'm using my iPhone, and I like set it up with this like really like jank tripod situation, and it was literally like balanced on my bed, and as you can see, it's like half slanted. So it's unfortunate that I couldn't use this, because I really wanted this as my background, because I think it's really cute, and it's like one of my most prized areas in my room, but I digress. Like redirect you and all that jazz. So basically this collab's going to be discussing the goals that we have for the new year and any resolutions that we have relating to EGL fashion. My goals are definitely to kind of reorganize my whole wardrobe. I'm actually one to prefer OPs over JSKs a lot of the time, so I have a decent amount of blouses that I'm okay with, but I would like to go through and kind of pick out items that I don't really feel like suit my style anymore. I think it's funny that I say that I prefer OPs over JSKs, and I still do not own that many OPs. I think I own like 4 OPs. I could be wrong. I might own a little bit more than that, but like out of my whole collection of items, I definitely own probably more skirts than anything, and then JSKs. Or maybe like, I don't know, maybe my wardrobe is kind of balanced, but based on like what I said here, it sounds like I would only buy OPs, but in reality, like, I have a lot more other stuff than I do OPs, at least as of right now. I mean, I do like OPs, and I probably do prefer them to JSKs because I just think they look cuter, but I just feel like OPs are kind of hard to come by, or like at least the ones like for what I enjoy. So I definitely love classic, and I've recently come to really love old school, and my goal for this year is to get more old school in my wardrobe. I would like to kind of like completely change my wardrobe into mainly old school pieces. And I know I can tell you something there. You did that. Because I have classic pieces in my wardrobe. Most of my OPs are classic pieces, but and that's where I usually would prefer it anyways. But most of my wardrobe is definitely an old school category, or at least traditional Lolita that looks old school. Very hard to do a lot of the times, and I just experienced doing, you know, a shopping service and ordering off of
her very
Frill
first shopping service experience.
Well, I should say buying off of Frill.
I'm in the middle of getting my package
and,
back right now, actually.
You know, that's an experience in itself. And I have a few old school looking pieces in my wardrobe. I don't really have anything from before 2006 that I don't think I have anything before 2006.
Well, I do now. Not many. Well, like a handful. But that is cool. I would like to get more. Yeah, actually I've recently gotten the things that I'm packing in my shopping service right now should be before 2006 as well. But I have other things as well. So, you mean the skirt that I'm wearing today is from 2004, I believe. So, that's neat.
But I have like some 2008 and 10 that look kind of old school still, so that is kind of my goal, and to mainly get away from the sweet stuff that I've purchased in the past, sell some of it, even some of the classic stuff that I recently obtained during the pandemic that just don't suit me.
Not me saying it as if that like that's gonna be in the past or something. Like I say during the pandemic as if like this new year we're not gonna deal with it anymore, and that was just a phase. I wish that was accurate, and hopefully that'll be the case for 2022, everybody. Let's hope. We can't deal with the pandemic spending anymore, as well as just, you know, the pandemic itself. So stay safe, everybody, because it's rough.
Like I thought that they would, or will not suit me going into old school. I need to kind of sort through what I really want to keep and really don't think will fit in my wardrobe anymore. Just because I feel bad keep holding on to something, knowing I'm not really going to wear it much, and that somebody else will enjoy it way more than me.
So I did kind of do this. I did get rid of a decent amount of like my sweet stuff or like just things that I didn't think suited me, but I still do struggle with that because I always just like have such an attachment to the things that I at least enjoyed it to some extent. So like I get really attached to like clothes and items, so it's something that I still try to like deal with and do the whole like does it spark joy situation, but then I get kind of confused because I'll be like, well, I haven't touched it in a really long time, so I guess it doesn't spark joy, and then I go to like I pick it up and I'm like, I'm gonna sell this, and I'm like, wait, but it's kind of cute, and then I like my rule for it now is more so like if I still think it's cute, then I'll wait another like month or something, and if I haven't worn it, like where I didn't even have to like if I haven't worn it at all, like didn't even have an idea of wearing it, didn't think about it, it's time to go, because I'm not gonna think of an idea to wear it, or like
I genuinely wouldn't have that attachment then. But I don't know about you guys, but I've had so many times where like I will get rid of something and then like like a half a year later I'll be like, gosh darn it, I wish I had that now because I just thought of a really cute idea, but I don't have it. So that's something I struggle with. But I think I did pretty good this year. Like for somebody who struggled ultimately altogether with that, I got rid of a lot of my stuff, not even just Lolita fashion. So I can say I'm pretty proud of it. So yeah.
I also really, I really want to get more headpieces, head bows specifically, because I love head bows, but I don't really have many at all, and I really would love some. And soft bonnets are so cute, and I know that they're very hard.
Ooh, girl, I feel so bad for my past self because they had the cutest soft bonnets available on Baby the Star Shine Bright. I think honestly they still have one available, but it's all ivory, and I don't want to do that because I don't have that many ivory pieces, and it's like really ivory, like cream basically, like it's like very yellowed. But they had like the black and white versions and all white versions available, and it really was like, when I think back on it, I'm like, I guess it was a decent price for Lolita bonnets because it was like around $80-ish. But you have to also include the shipping, which the shipping for Baby the Star Shine Bright in San Francisco isn't even that much difference from like ordering directly from Baby the Star Shine Bright in Japan. So it's like, doesn't really matter which way you go. It's like a couple dollars cheaper in San Francisco, so that's what I would do. But so that's kind of like one of the major reasons why I didn't get it. But I was like, I was like really contemplating getting it. I almost bought it, and I kind of regret not doing that because like now I think back on it and I'm like, although it was really expensive, I know that I would have worn it a lot, so it kind of would have been worth it. It's kind of like the reason like why I decide to spend more money on certain things, because I know that I'll like thoroughly enjoy it and get that money's worth out of it. But I was like, well, like you can only really like, I can't really wear the bonnets like to a work situation ever. I can't wear it to like, I can't wear it to a lot of situations, so it's not worth it to spend the extra money and blah 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 blah. I was like, I'll just get it at some point when somebody makes it cheaper, or maybe I'll find it secondhand. But when you find them secondhand, they're like that much money or way more than that, so I do kind of regret it because that probably would have been the cheapest option, but whatever, maybe someday.
Actual old school soft bonnet.
But I did get more
so
pieces.
I'm thinking I'm gonna try to just I found some on Etsy. I'll show you right here, the one that I found on Etsy, and it looks really cute. I might get that, but I also really want to try to make my own accessories and my own pieces, like simple skirts and stuff that are old school styled.
Yeah, so basically I'm saying that I want to make my own brand someday, and I still very much want to do that. And I'm leaning towards like ideas where I can functionally do that and make sure that quality assurance is a thing, because my biggest fear is like making a brand and like the quality not being good enough, because I'm someone who struggles a lot with craftsmanship. Like, at least I would say I struggle a lot with craftsmanship because like my whole life I've always like, I don't know, I have a really hard time making straight lines and like crisp, like, I don't know. I mean, like, I would say in my artwork, like line art and stuff, I've gotten better with that, but like in terms of like 3D art, like, I don't know, gluing things, I mean, sewing I'm like okay with, but I wouldn't call myself like seamstress level at all. It's very novice. And so that's why I was like trying to figure out like a way where I could produce my own designs without it being like you know, bad craftsmanship. I don't want to like sell things and then people be like, what is this? And it's not even just a fear of like judgment, it's like I don't want to sell like stuff that's not good. So I was thinking of ways to kind of like do something similar to what I'm like, this tank top that I'm wearing, where like I make my own art pieces and like make them as patches and then sew them onto like already like well constructed garments that are like plain, and then like modify it by adding certain things to it. So that is the goal. That is one of my goals that I would like to accomplish soon. And if you guys think that that sounds interesting, and I don't know if you've ever seen my art pieces, but here's some examples, I guess. But if you guys think that that's cool, let me know, because that's something that I really want to do, and it would be awesome if people actually were interested in it. By the way, I really want to make it as affordable as possible, and because I'd be doing it in that way, I think that I could. Like, I think I could make it very affordable, and you know, and not like lowball myself, but you know, like not make it $100 for a t-shirt, because that's kind of crazy. Not even $60 or $50. Like, I think I could probably do a $30 range. But yeah, let me know what you guys think, because I'm interested. So yeah.
Another really good goal or resolution or whatever would be to go to a tea party event. And obviously that's not something that we can do at the moment, but hopefully next year 2021, or this year 2021, I don't know when I'm posting this, but hopefully we'll be able to do that. And I would imagine, but I also don't want to jinx anything. I'd like to attend a tea party event, because I've only gone to conventions in Lolita. I've never actually gone to an actual tea party event, and I've done virtual events as well, but not actual tea party, and I would love that.
So I didn't get to go to a tea party event, but I did get to go to a few meetups that my comm did. I went to like an arcade meetup at the mall, and a swap meet. What else did I do? There was another one that I did. Oh yeah, and then a museum meetup. And then we're also going to go to another museum meetup soon, hopefully, as long as that. Things are just so crazy right now, like specifically right now, so I don't know what's gonna happen in that regard. But no, I haven't gone to a tea party one. There was one that I almost went to in November, but I didn't want to go by myself, and it was kind of pricier because of the fact that it was a tea party, and so maybe soon. And then I had my own little tea party for Christmas that you guys saw in that vlog, but let's go.
Honestly, I would just like to take more pictures of my cords. A lot of the time I'll dress up and then I'll forget to take a picture, or like again with the setup with the videos, I just don't have a really good space to take photos.
I still don't have a good space. I just have this small little corner area of my room that like I attach a tripod to my desk to take the photos. But I do take my photos now. I take a lot of photos now, or like not a lot, but you know, way better than I did before. I at least document my outfits a lot more, so that's good.
And oftentimes when I do dress up, or if I'm going to work and I'm wearing like a more otome or alarm or something like that, that I do would like still take a picture of. I don't really have anyone to take a picture of for me, or like I'm running out the door and like I don't want to ask some like my coworker or something to take a picture of me. It'd just be weird, so
I just ended up taking the pictures by myself by doing what I do with this. I just like record a video and then do a bunch of poses and then screenshot the poses that I like. Yeah, and I would just like set it up like in a windowsill when I was at work, so in the hallway where nobody was.
I'd like to slow down when I'm getting ready and find a good setup and kind of figure that all out before just kind of running out the door and being done with it. Wrist cuffs. Need a lot more wrist cuffs.
Still don't have a pair of wrist cuffs. I had one pair of wrist cuffs that matched a Taobao dress that I got rid of, a diamond honey dress. The dress was really cute, it just didn't suit my style anymore, and I didn't really like the way it looked on me too much. Yeah, I mean, I still would really like a pair of just like plain white lacy, like crochet lace, Baby the Star Shine Bright wrist cuffs, but other than that, that's it. I don't really want anything else than that, because like, I don't know, I think wrist cuffs are fine, but like I don't like to wear them, or like I don't care about wearing them too much, so.
I have a lot of browns and I'm very happy about that. As you can see, this is brown. I have another brown, like 2 or 3 other brown like main pieces, and I have really nice blouses that go with them, and I ordered some tights that have not come in yet. They're taking forever.
But yeah, I guess just kind of putting myself out there more as an adult, and just kind of really embracing the fashion more and experimenting. I was always like, when I was a teenager, I was so afraid of being called an Ida, and I was so afraid of breaking. See, I still kind of was at this point. I think I was kind of breaking out of it because I still was like the fact that I was like caring about getting wrist cuffs and stuff, like, I don't know, like, I don't really care about the rules of Lolita anymore, to be quite honest. I know that a lot of people probably would get really pissed off by me saying that, but like, me personally, I really just don't care, because every time I cared about it, it like just made the experience terrible for me. And like, I'm just gonna be real, like, I only really feel comfortable in like 2 groups. Like, I mean, there's like Facebook groups I really don't care because I'm not that active in them, but like Discord groups and stuff, like I like my old school group, and then like a group where like I actually like talk to a few people on Instagram with. But like other than that, like normal average Lolita groups, I just feel like I'll ask a question and then everyone assumes that I don't know anything about the fashion or something, and then they try like schooling me. I don't know, and I'm like, that's not, like, I don't care. And I'm not trying to be rude. I'm just saying that like, you'll ask a question like, hey, I have this piece, like, do you guys have any tips on how to, like, I don't know, like, keep it intact, or like keep it, or like any tips on how to like style it with this color? And then everyone just like will be like, Google it. And I'm like, okay, that wasn't helpful at all. But thanks, I guess. But then when I ask like the old school group or something, everyone's like a normal person and like treats me like, I don't know, they're just like, yeah, like, I do this, or like, you can try this, or like, I've heard that too on this part on this online website, but like, I've had this experience. Like, they actually like talk about their experiences and stuff, and it's not like a Google it. And I don't know, I feel like that's like been a very like common like thing to say in Lolita, like at least online, to like people who like aren't a part of the fashion, because like it's like this thing of like, I don't have to like give you the answer, so Google it. And like, I understand that for people who like post stuff and then people are like constantly bombarding them with like basic questions, I get that. But like, when somebody's like a part of the fashion and they're just like, can I get advice on everyone's personal experiences on this thing? And then people just like shut you down and say Google it, or like act like you're like a newbie that doesn't care about them. I don't know, but it's just very weird, and like, I don't like the energy. But okay, yeah, so basically what I say in the end of that is essentially the same thing I just said now. And that's why I am so happy in Lolita now, because I like being on Instagram. I've met so many people who give me inspiration. I mean, being on YouTube too, because a lot of people who I don't even know sometimes, because their usernames aren't always the same, but a lot of people who are following me on Instagram and stuff like will comment on my YouTube and like watch my YouTube, and people like message me about it and stuff like that. And that, I don't know, that's really sweet of you guys. Like, I really appreciate you guys when you tell me that you watch my stuff, because that's really nice of you. But like, I'm so very thankful for all of you that like not just because of your support me, but like, I'm so thankful for you because I'm like got to be like friends with you online. And like, I know that I suck at Discord, but I promise you I'm trying. And this new year, that is one of like the #1 things that I'm trying to get done, is like be more active in like the group chats. I'm just really bad with group chats, but like, everyone's just so kind and so nice, and like makes you feel so comfortable. And like, it's just like, it's like a different community. I swear, it's like a different community when I'm in those groups. And like, it just feels like it makes sense. It feels like what I expected when I got back into Lolita that it would be like. And when it wasn't like that, it was very like why am I here? Like, I don't even know if I want to be here anymore, kind of a situation. So, and again, that's no hate on anybody or like shade on anybody, because it was nobody in particular. It's just the entire like environment sometimes is like that. and I don't know why it's different. I don't know why it's different. And frankly, like, a lot of people in those group chats like don't know who I am either, so it's not like it's a bias or something. It's not like I have an influence or anything like that. A lot of the people in those group chats are like way more influential than I ever will be. They have like a ton of followers and stuff like that, and they're very kind and nice, and just they act like normal people that are nice and that you would meet in person, and I'm like, thank you for being that way. So yeah, sorry this was a very long video. I'm gonna try editing it down as much as I can, but thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and hopefully you'll come to watch my actual New Year's resolutions for Lolita and fashion in general. And yeah, I hope you guys have a safe and happy New Year's. Yeah, please stay safe. I hope you're great. So yeah, thank you for watching. Bye.